All right, if you are looking for a free no-code app builder and has an AI app builder feature, I highly suggest that you check out Adalo. Sign up for free using my link below. In this video, we're going to be covering about how the app builder works in Adalo, and I will also show to you some of the samples that I did using the free version. I could really say this is one of my favorite apps so far, like one of the best app, a no-code mobile app builder so far. And yeah, so what you can see in here are already a templated version, like a default templates that loaded in Adalo. However, you can also start from scratch if you want to. And let me just show it to you first. So what I did before jumping into the tutorial of like how you can work on the builder of Adalo. Here in this app, this is actually using a free version. Like this app is a free version. So what I created is I created a support worker tracker, which allow the support worker to clock in and clock out to their schedule, so they can see the list of the participants that are assigned to them. They can see the roster of like their shift per participant that is assigned to them, and then they can clock in and clock out and submit their notes as well. On the other hand, the management can also like add a roster of the support worker and then also add a participant's details. This app is not yet complete, but the bread and butter of how the tracker works, the support tracker works, is already there. And I'm very keen and very interested of adding more features on this. So yeah, that's how powerful Adalo is. Super straightforward as well, and with its magic text tool, it allows you to map out the database and the relationships super easy. I do have other tutorials in Adalo. You can check my playlist below, or in here maybe in the like pop ad card screen suggestion. Just check it out there. So anyway, go back to the test option. Once you sign up to Adalo, you should have these features in here. Add screen, basically, which allow you can add, once you already have a screen first, let's just jump into the screen first. So these are all the screens that I already loaded in Adalo. So let's say I'm gonna add a screen for a dashboard. By the way, you have an option whether you want to use a screen or you want to use a modal. Modal is like a pop-up, like it's still inside the screen, but it adds extra windows. That's a modal. So usually a modal is good if you are, let's say, forgot the password, or maybe adding a shift, or like it's still a feature of the screen, so you don't need to be to jump into the other screen. You know what modal is. Anyway, so click on the blank screen and then create next. And then here, this is the dashboard. And let's say in that dashboard, you want to add a component. So to add a components, let's say like an elements inside that screens, you can either click this one, add components, and then it's automatically redirect you to this plus icon, or you can just straightly click the plus icon and let's say, and it's also categorized. Either you want to like browse the existing like features that's already like a combination of sections and components. So components is more like the elements, like a button, a text, a list. Section is more like a group, so they already have a preset sections in here, or you can also like start from scratch. They do have suggestion as well, like so you don't need to start from scratch. Let's say I want to look for a menu or a navigation, like this one, navigation. So you can just drag that out there, and with the breadcrumbs. So inside that section here, it's so-called breadcrumbs. So let's click that dashboard. The section is composed with like a container and then a component. So these are all the components. It's a main text, icon, another icon list. So another thing you can do, so let's say, let's go back there. I want to add another, maybe I want to add just a list. So if you click that one, it's already have a preset for you. And with a list, it will ask you, if it is a list, you will need to set up a database. So we're going to cover a database later in the next tutorial if you want to. And then with this one, with the database, it will already pre-filled for you what is in the database. So what are the properties? So for example, user email, this user email, this one, a magic text, it's pre-populating the text. So let's say I'm gonna email is the static word, but if you want to pull the email address inside the database, you can use the magic text. So with this one, user email, you can actually find that here. So let's say I want to have my email address in there, then maybe want to have a password, and then my username, user, and then let's say I want this, let's just make this one so you can see it. I want to make it welcome screen, so once we view the app, that one will be automatically visible. So there you can see the hi at BookwormHead, it's automatically pre-filled because we are pulling this email address into the user database collection. So let's say this, what do you call that? This, another simple list. Let's go back to the subtitle. And let's say in the subtitle, I want to pull the username, okay? If we refresh that, we open it again. That's my name. Now let's say I want to add another, because at the moment there's only one database, there's only one records into the user's database. Let's say we want to add another email address in here. I'm going to add my personal email address. Okay, and pull it out, and then let's view it all. There's already two email address. We can also, like, if you only want to see, there is an options where you can sort it out by email or like, newest to the oldest. And then let's say I just want to see the maximum, like at least one in the in the list. That's also possible. You click that, and it's only seeing one list. There's a lot of things you can do really. With this application, you do have an ability to have either, because I set up on have a mobile, tablet, and desktop version. If you just want it to be a desktop version, you can have an option actually you can just have an option to just have a mobile version. That's also possible. Otherwise, you can have a mobile, tablet, and desktop version. Again, you can be very creative with this app, to be honest. With Adalo, you're not just limited on the on the list, but as you can see here on my app, I created something here that would let them clock in and clock out. Let me just show it to you what I've created. I am a support worker. 1 2 3 4, password. And because that is already, I forgot, I make that as a admin, but it's allow you to have, you can clock in and clock out. I actually created a different video on this. If you want to see how this app works, check out my other video and just to see how the UX flow. But yeah, I highly suggest if you want to have an own application for free, use Adalo, sign up for free. Thank you and have a great day.